because it was so beautiful, because it was wild and it was free, and because it was doomed. Rhodesia, Zimbabwe was the womb of a million stories. And one of them is Motohuma the Firehead. I wrote it because even now, even after all this time, I still long for that time and that place, and I'm still nostalgic for the life that we had on a remote farm in a place called Refengora. But this isn't my life. This story is a life of a young girl who was caught up in the craziness of war, and she was very unsure of her identity. And this is the story of her search for her identity. Even though the story is not a true story and it's not about anyone in particular that I knew, the heroine, Poppet, is a composite of many people that I knew, as are all the characters. There's some real old Rhodesian colonials, there's some wonderful indigenous people, and most of the characters in the book are little bits and pieces of people that I met and people that I knew. Some of them might even recognize themselves, but I didn't base it on anyone in particular. I wrote the book because after so many years and such a distance, I'm still in love with that country, and I'm still in love with that time and that place, and it's a great nostalgia for me, and I think for many other people around the world. But what I've found is that the book appeals to everybody. It's not just for people who actually lived there, or even for people who've experienced exile, but it's a wonderful romance, and it's a heartwarming story.
Akusho lutho uma wena uthanda iAfrika, uma iAfrika ungakuthandi. Yebo yabona.